high, low, goat, boat, but with the text to solve. All right. So can you see the sheet that I've sent you on the in the group? Could you all just open that up and just look at page 1? We're not going to get beyond page 1 today, so could you have a look at page 1? Yep.
Yep.
So, John, make your decision before you go. Make your decision which one of the words it's going to be. All right. If you don't know, guess. Okay. Now, very slowly, one syllable at a time, one syllable, not one word. Can we again amplify? Goat, boat, all the way through. It doesn't need to sound like normal French. The only thing you've got to do is for it not to sound like normal English. So off you go. So could you read me your first answer? Off you go.
L'homme que j'ai vu était de telle moyenne.
So your answer is correct. L'homme que. So l'homme que j'ai vu était de taille. Taille. Yeah. What's the spelling of the last word?
M-O-Y-E-N-N-E.
So when we have a double N with an E, we go up moyenne.
Moyenne.
Yeah, okay, moyenne. Okay, good. Moyenne. So l'homme que j'ai vu était de taille moyenne. Have a go.
L'homme que j'ai vu était de taille moyenne.
So we're all getting the throat. Yeah. Don't go as fast as your consonants allow, because that's pretty damn fast because you speak a consonant language. Go as fast as your vowels allow. Don't go any faster than you can honestly respect the vowel choice. L'homme que j'ai vu était de taille moyenne. L'homme que j'ai vu était de taille moyenne.
L'homme que j'ai vu était de taille moyenne.
Good. So remember, if you go wrong, it's often because you've just gone right, because you'd have done a nice high one, and then you'd have been all up in the vibration there, and you don't want to go do. All right. Also, just because the word is quick, I'm just washing my hands from the gym. Just because the word is quick, it doesn't mean that we don't. It doesn't mean that we don't, have the appropriate vowel on it. So, can you just quickly translate that sentence for me, please?
The man that I saw was of
an average size.
Average size.
We're not talking in the John Thomas department. We're just basically, Stephen, your teeth went white before I even... Good grief. Filth in Ottawa. Taille means waist. It also means size. Yeah, what taille includes, but generally the taille moyenne means, was an average size. Okay. Why was it que? Can you tell me an overview why que was the answer? Pardon me, you're going to hear a noise for a few seconds. Why was it que? Why was it que for the first one?
Because because what we're talking about came first instead of the end of the sentence.
That's absolutely right. Well done. We were talking about the man, and then we had to change. Well, we had a subject. It doesn't even need to be change of subject. We had a subject. Give me just 30 seconds of microphone wave. Sorry. Good. So l'homme que j'ai vu était de taille moyenne. Lovely. Be very careful. The word moyen and moyenne is also mean, as in average. Yeah. And then also you've got, a noun, like the means of transport. Good. Lovely, that'll do. Good. Nick, can you look at number 2, please? Can you make your choice about number 2? If you're not sure, guess. And can you go through number 2 syllabically, slowly, one syllable at a time? Off you go.
Je suis prêt à tout faire.
Lovely. Je suis prêt à tout faire. Je suis prête à. We will make that prête à. Yeah, all right?
Prête à.
As in prêt à manger. Lovely. Could you go again and could you now try joining them and let me hear the slide from je suis prêt à tout faire. Let me hear the slide. Mouth closed.
Je suis prêt à tout faire.
That was fabulous. That was fabulous. Acknowledge the fact that the body in English wants to go, je suis prêt à tout faire. Acknowledge that that's what you want to do. Ouais, je suis prêt à tout faire. Now try going a little bit faster. Mouth soft. You can't outrun your vowels. Only go as fast as your vowels will allow you. Ouais, je suis prêt à tout faire.
Je suis prêt à tout faire.
No, so because you know you're going up to suis, you now give me a je rather than a je. Yes, so down,
Okay.
high, down, high. Yeah.
Je suis prêt à tout faire.
That's gone in the middle again. So I need to hear the low ones and the high ones. Remember, it's not about notes, it's about vibration. Je suis prêt à tout faire. Oui, je suis prêt à tout faire. Come.
Je suis prêt à tout faire.
Lovely. As long as it's vibrating towards me, I'm good. What's your spelling of tout? Which word are you going with?
Oh, well, not the E one. I'm ready for anything. Oh, let me think.
Well, Nick, I know that.
That's why you gave it to me. I know. Anything. It's. I'll go for the singular one.
Absolutely right. Everybody thinks because of all that all is a plural concept. How do we spell everybody? All the world. All of one world. I ate everything. I ate everything. Say to me, I ate everything.
Je mange.
No, I ate everything past tense.
Sorry. J'ai tout mangé.
Let me hear the downs and the highs. J'ai tout mangé.
J'ai tout mangé.
Lovely. J'ai tout mangé. Lovely. Yep. So the standard word for all. I'm losing it. I've just gone to open a hummus tub with a tin opener and the salmon like with my hands. Right. So j'ai tout mangé. Lovely. So je suis prêt à tout faire. Lovely. Don't confuse prêt with prêt, the S, which is near to. Yeah? Okay, lovely. Could you tell me the spelling, Nick, including any accents of ready in the sentence that you've just looked at?
Well, I'm just looking at it, aren't I? P-R-E-T, with the hat on it.
Lovely. And not with a grave on it, because that would be the spelling of ready. Sorry, that would be the spelling of near to, wouldn't it? Près de.
Hey.
Lovely. Lovely. Good. So you've got près de and prêt à. Lovely. Good. Lovely. Stephen Hess, can you look at number 3? Make a grammar decision. If you're not sure, don't worry. And have a go. And can you vowel it for me one syllable at a time?
Si j'étais à ta place,
Good.
je parlerais à la police.
Good. Now, the only one that was wrong was police. I was on the other side of the room. I was doing some pouring water and I could still hear you. Because like I said, O just tends to go in the middle. Police. Look, police. Lovely. Okay. Lovely. Good. Lovely. So now why did you choose the answer that you went with? What was the grammatical argument for why you chose the answer that you went with?
That the second part of the hypothetical would be
the second part of the hypothetical. Well, I could not have said it better myself. Well done. You know, if I translate the sentence for me, what's the translation?
If I were in your place, I would speak to the police.
Good. So specifically, we often use that expression to mean if I were you. Yeah, if I were you, à ta place. Notice a couple of things. Notice that place is place, not endroit in this expression. Notice that it's ta place. Yeah. So if I was putting like the knife back, okay, where is it? It's where it goes. À sa place, not its endroit. Okay. Notice the preposition is à, not dans. Okay. Lovely. So where's the sweet corn? There you go. So lovely. So could you basically now say it faster? Obeying and absorbing and showing off and just generally giving me the appropriate vibrations. You can slide between the two. Off you go.
Si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à la police.
Pause. What happens to the second half with you guys is an anathema to me. If the layperson who doesn't speak French shouldn't know whether two syllables are side by side because they're the same word, or two syllables are side by side because they're adjacent words. You shouldn't hear any difference. Si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à la police. Oh, sorry, si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à la police. So slide it more for me. Notice in blurring it, you will want to go to yeah, blur. Make, what do I always say? Blur, not So if I were in your place, I'd talk to the police.
Si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à la police.
Lovely, without the pause in the middle though, because you're a big girl.
Si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à ta
It isn't about what the French is it? It's just the token going beyond a certain point. Lips closed, vibrate towards me. Oui, si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à la police. Quoi.
Oui, si j'étais à ta place, je parlerais à la police.
Epically good. Although, snitches get stitches. Okay? Okay. I spent time in New York. Do you know what I mean? And stuff. Yeah. What did the craze used to do for people that spoke? Chelsea smile. Yeah. Lovely, lovely, lovely. If I ever caught anybody bad mouthing me online as a teacher, oh dear. Lovely, lovely. Do you know my life is a complete combination of extremes? Of the amount of people that just leave offliners going, thank you so much, this is so amazing, thank you, thank you, thank you. I get so much love on the internet. And then, what a crap pitter. I can't even open it. It doesn't even open. Oh, well, we'll have to load. I'm just going to put my load everywhere, pardon me. Good, that will do. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right. So, next, Stephen, number 4.
Oui, c'est la fille la plus intelligente que je connais.
If I have to teach you I N again, I will send you in a fucking missile over to that dickhead Putin. What is the pronunciation of I N? Something I did with you the other day.
And
Thank you. Go again.
C'est la fille la plus intelligente que je connais.
Pardon me, my mouthful. That was nice. Are you going with connais? Is that your answer?
Oui.
It's actually debatable, but I can tell what this teacher's trying to achieve in this list. Superlative expressions, like the subjunctive. As in, it's the best. Now, the reason most people don't hear that is because it's often in the first person. Oh my gosh, it was the best Mexican meal I've ever had. C'était la meilleure cuisine mexicaine que j'ai jamais eue. You're not going to hear that j'ai is a subjunctive on the have. But strictly speaking, superlative expressions are supposed to be, if ever you're bored and you want to read about this, then you should see how this really sets the cat amongst the pigeons amongst French natives. So we go on Projet Voltaire, is a good little website, and people go, oh, but if you put the subjunctive on the auxiliary, you're putting the emphasis on the on the noun, and if you're putting the subjunctive, if you're putting indicative, then the emphasis is on the verb at the end. And there are arguments for both sides, and sometimes you need to know whether something is a clanger, like no, big wrong, or whether it just sounds better that way. It's just gone in that direction, and you need to sort of work out which is which. But personally, c'est la meilleure que j'ai jamais eu. I would use the subjunctive. It's the best meal that Stephen's ever had. Ah oui, c'est le meilleur repas qu'il ait jamais eu. I myself naturally go to use the subjunctive there. So it should be la fille la plus intelligente. Notice the structure of the most intelligent girl. La fille la plus intelligente. Yeah, we use a double there. All right? Good. So que je connaisse. So, mouth closed. Say it again for me, Stephen.
C'est la fille la plus intelligente que je connaisse.
Good. Que je connaisse, because I'm hearing j'ai. Yeah?
Que je connais.
Mouth closed. Push from the diaphragm. C'est la fille la plus... I'm on the other side of the room. Let's make that literal. I'm on the other side of the room. Go on, let me hear it.
C'est la fille la plus intelligente que je connaisse.
If you say on rather than an one more time, your delicious black arse will be flying over Kiev faster than I can kick it. Off you go. Go on. Un.
C'est la fille la plus intelligente que je connaisse.
Not je, not je. Je.
Que je connaisse.
No pauses. Je connais.
Que je connaisse.
Lovely, but the twang there was marvelous. Marvelous twang. Oui, c'est la fille. Don't, like I said, get trapped in your previous victory. If you do a good twang in either of the places, you don't want to leave there. You're like, oh, I'm twanging. I can hear it. I don't sound English. And you don't want to come out of that room. Yeah, good. Nice. Round again. Who went first? Was it John?
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, is there? I'm not missing anybody else?
No.
No. It's like an ABBA album cover, the four of you. Knowing me, knowing me. With the heads going everywhere. Off you go. Lovely. Off you go. So, John, read number 4. Make a grammar choice. If you're not sure, just guess.
Yeah, I got a 50-50 chance here. Il a refusé à faire le travail.
Go again. Clean up the thing on the thing.
Il a refusé à faire le
Go
travail.
more slowly, syllable by syllable. I want to absolutely perfect whether I'm in head twang or chest twang. Go again.
Il a refusé.
So what's syllable number 3?
Re.
So that's currently here.
It should be both down.
That's it.
Refusé.
Now, based on your success, where are we? Based on your success of number.
So
Based
4.
on your
It
success
should be
of the That's right.
Refusé.
That's lovely. And you even slid. Well done. Oui, tu vois, il a refusé. What did he do?
Il a refusé à faire le travail.
Refusé de.
Okay. Refusé de. Okay.
You could potentially see à in the following situation. À manger or à boire is kind of a noun expression for something to eat. You know, it's kind of like an implied quelque chose à manger, quelque chose à boire. So if you said il refuse de boire, it means he refuses to drink. Il refuse à boire, it means he refuses something to drink, which effectively means the same thing, but it would be like a noun on the verb of drinking. So less common, but on when it comes to food and drink, it's just about doable, but not on other verbs. All right. So refuser de. Good. Close your mouth. Slide. Go faster. Let me hear all the vowels.
Il a refusé.
Pardon me. Let me hear the vibration of the first one, where it needs to go. Don't go faster than your vowels would allow. Il, vibration in the head, go.
Il a refusé de faire le travail.
Good. On that one, the head twang was beautiful and won. Make sure there's not a winner between head and chest. Il a refusé de boire. You know, we've got to feel that we've really had a conversation with the two people. Go one more time, John. It's sounding good.
Il a refusé de.
So do you see? Now, here's another thing. The speed you're putting on the appropriate consonants is completely correct. On the appropriate syllables is completely correct. You're getting the rhythm correctly. Fast rhythm on a word doesn't mean that we negate the vowel. We had that earlier with somebody that said de in a bit of a lackluster way because we just wouldn't stress it. So so if I said, for example, j'ai pas envie de le faire, even at speed you hear the vibration in the right place. So don't let the rhythm dictate. In English, we would completely do that. If a word goes faster, we don't even bother with the vowel. Like that becomes that. You know, it's speed. Yeah, good. Next up, is it Nick?
Yes.
Number
6. Okay. Il me me semblait que tu aies raison.
Matt, could you just go again and let me hear the difference between the first word and the second word in vibration?
Il me.
Keep going.
Oh, sorry. Il me semblait que
Pause.
tu...
Spell semble. Spell semble.
S-E-M-B-L-E. Semble.
Is that the word semble?
No, it's semble.
Semble. Okay.
Oui, oui.
Right.
Yeah.
Pardon me
Okay.
with my mouthful, but you ungrateful hoes steal my lunchtime. So
Sorry.
basically, some accents will go sans, il me semble. So it's like most ER verbs, and I use ER rather than A because it's in front of you, drop a syllable. Manger, mange. Danser, danse. We kind of go from 2 to 1 or 3 to 2, 4 to 3. Stephen, what's 1 less than 5?
Which
What is
Stephen?
it?
Which one?
You knew I was on about because you laughed. So basically 5 to 4. So basically, but if you've got like a verb like montrer, montre, that will keep the, amount of syllables. So if there's R-E-R, for example, rencontrer, rencontre, rencontre. But semble is one of those that some accents would say, il me semble. But really you should be aiming for semble. You should be aiming for one kind of, you shouldn't be say semble. Yeah, it's a bit old style. Yeah. Good. So il me semble. Now, again.
Okay.
What's your choice in il me semble? What was your choice? What's your grammar answer?
Oh, well, I thought probably it'd be subjunctive.
Well done.
Tu es.
The argument with. Oh, hang on. Is it you're right? Tu es raison.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. No. Right. Okay. So the argument with seem is it's based on the certainty, the certitude of the argument. So if you say, when you teach qui and que, it always seems to be la femme que j'aime, la femme qui m'aime. It's always like that example. Whenever this gets taught, it always seems to be somebody getting lost. As in, it seems that they're lost. They might not be lost. They might just be like, fuck this. Let's just sit down and drink a bottle of wine in the woods and the teachers will find us later. Which is pretty much my education between 12. Actually, no, because teachers didn't care. No, they cared about exams, but didn't care about where you were. It was such a different world. The coach is going at 11 o'clock. Here are your theatre tickets. You have an A-level on said play. You have a GCSE on said play. We recommend you watch it. If you don't, it's not my A-level. It's your A-level. The coach is going at 11 o'clock. Should you wish for a lift home, be on the coach. If you're not, you know how trains and taxis work. We will be in this pub. Don't be in this pub. If you come in this pub, we will make you buy us a drink. Like seriously, it wasn't like, oh, the minors need 2 adults for every minor and we can't. Oh my God, it was such a marvelous era. Such a marvelous era. There wasn't a health and safety form in sight. We did, to be fair, lose a kid on a French trip, but whatever. The majority got back. Dear. Lovely. So seem is always seemingly taught with this they got lost. So in other words, if it's certain, so if I said, oh, it seems John and Susan had a really good time. Yeah, tu vois, il semble que John et Susan se sont bien amusés. Normal, indicative. Where's Susan? It seems she's gone to get the bus, but I'm not sure. Il semble qu'elle soit partie. So it can go both ways. So for my mind, this one, unless it's it seems you might be right, Nick. I do need to then go and check that. Then in theory, yes, it could be. Well, il me semble que tu aies raison, but largely il me semble. But you will hear both, and because of the fact that it often can invite the subjunctive, you will hear both. But off you go. So in this occasion, I would go with tu as raison. So could you read it for me nice and fast with your vowels, please?
Il me semble que tu as raison. Tu as raison. Pardon.
Good. The vowels are delicious, though. The vowels are delicious. Go on.
Okay. No. Il me semble que tu as raison. Tu as raison.
Tu as.
Got it wrong again. Yeah, got it wrong 3 times.
Go.
Il me semble que tu as raison.
No, the vowels were nice there. Try and take the speed up. Don't lose the vowels. The vowels were good. Just don't think of where you are anymore. Just think you need to vibrate. You need to send it towards me. Give John, he's got a thumping headache. He's been drinking alcohol for days. Give John a headache.
Right, it's just
Send it at John. Send it at John. Il me semble que tu as raison. Lips together, vibrate.
Il me semble que tu as raison.
What's the one before raison? Tu as. Okay.
Raison, it's stuck in my brain. It's hardwired now.
Oh, good. So that gets stuck in your brain. But when I want you guys to get anything else stuck in your brain, lovely.
No.
Next. Who have we got? Have we got Hess or Savory? Who have we got?
I think it was me.
Okay. Go.
Am I unmuted? Okay. Il semble que les Français ont gagné.
What's the last word?
Gagné.
Would that be Gagn there?
Yes.
Would that be pronounced?
Gagné.
Yes, I heard you the first and the second time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have asked you to say it again. How do I pronounce GA?
Ga.
That's it. Now say that word.
Gagne.
That's it. Gagné. Yeah.
Gagné. Gagné.
Good translation.
It seems that the French have won.
Now, if you said that, again, it's open to interpretation, and I completely know what the teachers would want from that. But that's the sort of thing where if I was doing an exam at school, I'd write in brackets, and I'd enjoy pointing it out to them. How to be popular in one easy step. If it were the French have won, and you turn to the people you were playing and go, and you've got a bet on France winning, and well, seems that France has won. The French have won. Then that is indicative. Ouais, il semble que les Français ont gagné. If it's they haven't yet, the game is still going on. It's all to play for, but you're like, oh, it seems the French have won, but they haven't formally won yet. Then that would be semble qu'ils aient gagné, or les Français aient gagné. All right? Lovely.
Yeah.
Perhaps of more interest is for some of you on these exercises, the spelling of the subjunctive. A, although all of you love to make it I. A. Lovely. Good. Say for me as fast as you can. With A, we'll go with A, and can you keep your mouth closed and slide? Don't go faster than your vowels. Keep your mouth closed, Stephen. Off you go.
Il semble que les Français.
Faster than that. Lips closed. Whatever you do, listen. Whatever you do, whatever speed you go at, a neighbour listening to you won't be able to tell where one word is and the next word is. It'll all be joined. Whatever speed you go. Off you go, Stephen.
Il semble que les Français aient gagné.
Gagné, get it in your mouth. Gagné.
Gagné. Il semble que les Français aient gagné.
J'ai gagné.
J'ai gagné.
You've all fucking won. You've got me as the teacher. Right, so you generally have. You've no idea. Right. Can you now, Mr. Savory, do me the next one? If you don't know the grammar, just guess.
Oui, so après être parti, il nous a téléphoné.
Nice vowels. Can we have a little bit of a link between nous and a?
Il nous a téléphoné.
A link between nous and a. A link.
Il nous a téléphoné.
Lovely. Notice, interestingly, for whatever reason, the minute you added the z, your mouth made it nu, which is naked. Alas, nobody's naked. That'll be for our theme week. So basically, notice we've got our friend après être. Sometimes people think I just do après être, après que, avant de, avant que, just to piss you off. It's there. It's common. So après être parti, and I do it to piss you off. Après être parti, whatever, il nous a téléphoné. Okay. Right. So could you now? Are you there?
Yep.
Sorry, Brenda just tried to ring me. When's Brenda on time? Damn. Yeah. Could you?
It's frozen in time.
Right, okay. The spell works, yeah. I knew I'd get it right sooner or later. Okay, it's Brenda. She's messed him up.
Saved us, one of the two.
It's actually interesting. Number 8 is exactly what's going on right now. After having left.
Yes.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That's actually wrong.